Evan loved exploring the forest near his home. One day, he found a path he had never seen before. It was narrow and covered in golden leaves. Evan followed the path carefully. Soon, he arrived at a shining lake. In the middle of the lake was a moving island. A huge crystal tree stood tall on the island. Its branches sparkled like stars. The island was like a magnet to Evan. He found a small wooden boat by the shore. Slowly, he rowed toward the moving island. When he reached the island, the tree began to glow. The light formed a door at the base of the tree. Evan stepped through and found himself in a secret garden. The garden was full of glowing flowers and talking animals. A wise old fox greeted him warmly. "Welcome, traveler. The garden has been waiting for you." Evan smiled and knew his adventure had just begun. A golden butterfly flew past Evan's nose. He laughed and chased after it. The butterfly led him to a glowing vine. The vine had strange symbols on it. A talking squirrel popped out from a bush. "You must solve the riddle," said the squirrel. Evan read the glowing words carefully. "I have no wings, but I can fly. What am I?" Evan thought hard. He looked up at the sky and smiled. "A cloud," he shouted. The vine shimmered and opened a secret door. Evan stepped through the door bravely. Inside, he found a beautiful hidden library. Books floated in the air like magic. A silver cat jumped onto a floating book. "Choose a book, and you will find your next adventure," said the cat with a wink. Evan looked around with wide eyes. His heart raced with excitement. Which book should he choose? Evan touched the cover of the book. It was warm and soft like velvet. The book glowed in his hands. Suddenly, a doorway opened before him. Without fear, Evan stepped inside. He landed in a garden under a sky full of stars. The stars above were humming a soft melody. Flowers swayed gently to the music. A shining path appeared before him. Evan took a deep breath and smiled. A new adventure was about to begin. Evan noticed a soft light ahead. A lantern floated gently in the air. It spun slowly and whispered his name. "Follow the melody," it said. Evan's heart raced with excitement. He reached out and touched the lantern. The world around him began to change. The sky turned deep purple and blue. Tiny stars rained down like snowflakes. The lantern floated ahead, leading the way. Evan followed, feeling brave and curious. Evan chased the floating lantern through the garden. The stars sang louder and brighter. The world became a swirl of colors and sounds. At last, Evan stopped and looked around. The lantern hovered above a stone archway. A soft voice whispered, "This is the beginning." Evan smiled and stepped through the archway.